You're right guys, in this video I'm going to make this fold down table. I want to say a massive thank you to Mike and Tom for sponsoring this video. Their magnet driver set made doing this on my own really easy, so I really hope you like this project. I started this project by ripping 89mm wide CLS timber in half at the table saw. Using a cut list I created, I cut the pieces to length at the miter saw. The joinery will be simple butt joints screwed together. Like I said, Mike has very kindly sponsored this video and they sent over their magnet driver set. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. The set I have comes with a nail holder as well as a series of screwdriver bits along with their respective magnet sleeves. They're all colour coded, which makes it a lot easier to match them up. It's just a case of sliding the magnet sleeve onto the screwdriver bit and flushing it up with the screw head. The tabletop is a basic 1m by 60cm frame. I added 3 supports in the middle to help prevent the plywood from sagging in the middle. I cut some 18mm plywood to match the size of the frame. I attached it to the frame with screws. The leg construction is really simple. It consists of one 40cm piece which will attach to the wall with hinges, two 36cm pieces and one 79cm piece which is the leg support. Again, these are screwed together with butt joints and the corners are supported by some 18mm plywood. It's surprising how much strength adding plywood to the corners gives the overall structure. Because my shed floor isn't flat or even close to level, I opted to use lift-off hinges. These will allow me to lift the legs over the bumps in the floor when I open the legs and fold them away. These ones are definitely heavy duty for this application, but I'll swap them out at a later date. The tabletop itself just gets 3 butt hinges along the back. I made sure the barrel of the hinges was flush with the top. Now this is where the magnet driver bits come into their own. Holding the tabletop against the wall and driving the screws in is very difficult on my own. Ideally, having someone to help you hold it would be best. However, using the magnet driver bits made it really easy to do. I could just click the screws onto the bit and drive them in place. Brilliant. I made a simple catch to stop the tabletop from falling down. It's just a block of wood with a hole in it. An old Allen key does the job of holding the table in place. So that's it then guys, a nice and simple project and it should make a lot of use of this small space. I'm still going to be able to use the floor space, but then obviously whenever I need table space, it's just a case of folding it down and I'm away. Something that I do realise, because it's attached to my shed, like the whole structure, I don't think using things that would vibrate would be a good idea on this one because it would vibrate my entire shed. Of course, if you've got more of a solid structure, you should be fine. So I don't think I could get away with putting my lathe on here, or maybe even my belt sander because that does vibrate quite a lot. But anything as far as hand tool work, hand sanding, assembly, this is going to come in really handy, and even for my chop saw too. It should help me out a lot really. And again, before I go, I want to say a massive thank you to Mike. As you saw, those magnet drivers made doing this on my own a breeze. Trying to hold the table up and trying to fiddle with screws to get them in the right place, it would have been a nightmare. I'm a one-man band, I do it in my shed on my own, so being able to just click the screws onto the bit and drive them in, it made all the difference. So thanks guys, I really appreciate all your support. I hope you liked this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and if you're not subscribed already, make sure you click the subscribe button and then the little bell icon next to it so you get notifications whenever I upload a new video. Thank you all for watching again.